Well, hi everybody. This is Roger in Kansas City, and we're going to take a look at Canada over here on the western side. Let's go. Let's get going here. We don't have time to waste because there's aliens amongst us. And you know what I just figured out? Well, I'll tell you here in a second. We're going to look in this British Columbia area, kind of in the middle there, along the Rocky Mountains. Let's go ahead and zoom on in to kind of a very unpopulated area. Well, unpopulated with humans, that is. Let's take a little look at what's going on here. Let me pull out, and I just want you to see there's not a lot going on. Now, I was thinking, what are these big spotty areas? I kept looking at these, I was zooming in. There's really nothing. I'm sure people are going to say, well, people did logging there, or this, that. Maybe someone can tell me. But the more I look at it, the more you kind of pull out and look at it from a distance, like especially this area here, it starts to look like, I don't know, cities or towns more, or settlements. But it's just all empty though. Well, it's not totally empty because there's roads, what apparently look like roads going through all of these. Oh well. So then, now see that little airplane? That's my little airplane I put there, just to designate that thing looks like a runway. And I started looking at this, and I'm like, well, what's a runway doing out here in the middle of nowhere? And why would they have a runway in the middle of a logging area? Unless, anyway, here we go. Let's take a closer look at this. And I'm not so sure if it is a runway, but there's things started to show up. Now, I did clear this up a little bit. I have a little bit better picture, but this is pretty good. And then I saw, let me use my cursor here. I thought that was like an airplane or something right there at the end of the runway. So I zoomed in, and let me see if I can get a little bit closer. You can see this. It is more like the silhouette of a man, a being, let's just say that, sitting in a cockpit. You can see how his legs are elongated. There's his arms, and there's his little head. He's sitting in a sitting position. I think that is, if you were to look straight down on that, that's a symbol. And that's to say, hey, if you're flying something like this, you can land here. All right. Then if we look off to the side here, well, there's little spaceships over there. And that kind of looks like, that's as close as I can get, kind of like what that guy might be in right there. So, I kind of think this is it's a hidden area, that's for sure. It's either a settlement, a secret base, secret something. Let me go to the enhanced photo here. Let's go ahead and look at that. You can. I did work with the lighting and coloration. And I did bring out some texture in here, but it's still so obscured you really can't tell what's up there. But down here on this runway looking thing, and I'm not so sure it's a runway because it's got kind of a dip there in the middle. That'd be a good landing, wouldn't it? But you can see it's like there's a upper and lower story. I wonder if that's a really long building or something. And you know, okay, so there's that alien symbol looking thing again, but there's a really good cleared up shot of some what I think are extraterrestrial spacecraft. How's that? That's about as close as I can get on that. Alright. But if we go down this way, we go down this little road here, or whatever it is this additional parking for spacecraft? Can you see these? Oh, it's pretty bright. You can see these triangle-y looking things. Are those ships kind of just in a parking area? Oh well. So there it is. the mystery base. That's a good picture though. And it goes on for quite a long ways. I mean, these roads do. Let me click out of here. And here's what we were just looking at. That's what it looks like if you go to Google Earth. Let me pull back out just a little bit, get a better view where we're at. Let me get this pointing north here. That's true north. We were just in, let me see here. We were just in this area right here. And I was not able to find any significant towns or anything around that. So, there you are. Let me pull out just a little bit more so people can get a look on where we're at on the planet. So we're right, see my little hand waving? Right in there. Okay, so there it was. The alien landing area. This may be one of the places where they like to stay. So there you are.